What do you think, Ron?
It's like, so your teacher picks one project and your whole class does it, and they research it online and find all the real facts, information about it, and write it down so then you can share it with other parents and people.
And Reese and Gracie, why don't you all talk about some of the exhibition work that you guys have done over the past couple of years?
So this year we did the profile of graduate and how we related it to our BizTown experience. And in 4th grade we researched an animal in Kentucky, and we also did, we did regions in Kentucky, like the Bluegrass region, the Jackson Purchase. And then in 3rd grade, we did a free choice. And I think there was a field trip. We got to choose the field trips. Oh, wait.
Say that to them so they can
We
hear
got
me.
to choose a field trip for our grade by we had a group of 4s, and we'd each choose what we thought would be a good field trip for educational purposes. Like we could learn about botany, or learning about economics, or learning about, I know one of them that I was interested in was physics. Was a really cool one. And then exhibition night is also a chance to get to share what you've been working on, and a chance for you to present your learning other than taking a test, but to show it and present it to the people around you and in your community.
So, and Gracie, tell them a little bit, because you've actually been able to do exhibitions at a couple different places. Tell them about going to the Speed Art Museum last year.
So I got the chance to go to the Speed Art Museum in Louisville and present to a bunch of different people. I was very nervous, but it was a great opportunity to work on my presentation skills and to share my learning with new people other than just my community and my family.
So our school was approached by a group of architects and interior designers who design facilities for schools about some of the things that we're doing here. So Gracie was one of the students who actually got to give her exhibition night learning to a group of working professionals, kind of like you guys. So she's a seasoned pro at this point. She's ready. So what have you all liked about the PBL and the exhibition process? What have you all learned from it? Ron, what do you think, man?
What we're working on now is recycling, and that in landfill it's mostly paper, plastic, and glass.
So Ron's really their class environmentalism, so they're really digging into the particulars of recycling. Hence the bottle caps you guys saw in the front of the school and the benches. What else have you guys learned? What do you like about PBL? What's exciting about it? What do you think, Malik?
PBL is like the best because you still get to learn and have fun at the same time.
Couldn't have said it any better. Guys, do you all have any questions for our student panel? They're here. Yeah.
How often do you work on your projects?
Good question.
We would normally take one day when we have language arts or reading, and we take that time and make it our PBL time. And we also have PBL days, which give our teacher, which is like an hour in the morning during when we would have morning work, once every 2 weeks, which gives our teachers a chance to plan for our PBL projects. And that's really fun because it gives us an opportunity to expand our learning and get to do more with it so we're more prepared.
Read that, please.
So, usually when we do math, writing, reading, science, it usually all, in the end when we do PBL, it usually all wraps up to be compared to PBL. So, it's just we don't know it, but we're working on PBL probably most of the time we're learning. Yeah, we're connecting everything we learn. We might be writing a piece for a big project, and we don't even know that it's going to be part of our PBL.
Teachers are tricky.
Do your parents get involved, or do you involve your parents with?
Go ahead, Rob. Yeah, tell her.
So you don't really involve your parents in it. You look at school and then when they actually come, like, you involve them a little bit because they actually come to the exhibition night to hear you speak and talk to hear you speak about like whatever the PBL project is.
So you kind of keep it secret from them so you could show them at exhibition night?
A little bit. We also, I know last year we used their help to create different parts of the project. Like you'd have to bring in a portion of it, and you'd have to work with your parents to maybe have an outfit or like a physical component of your project where they could come and see it. So it's not necessarily secret, but they haven't seen the whole presentation. They've seen little bits of it that they've helped us with, and this year they haven't really seen much of it. Like, because I doubt my parents even knew it was happening until they got a piece of paper about the exhibition night being early, and because we did an in-class presentation this year, which was just us, the smartboard, and what we had learned.
This question was made for the fifth graders. So from year to year, how are you more or less anxious to present, and how is your confidence level from year to year with you presenting this to the public?
Why don't you answer that one?
Okay,
Sweet thing.
so third grade, I think I think it was second grade. But when I started doing PBL, I was really nervous about it. But when the years came by, I was not that much nervous anymore. I still get nervous, but you kind of work through it as you get older. Like my first project that I did, I was stumbling like crazy, and I still do that sometimes. But I feel like we're a little bit more confident going in than we were the first year we started or the first year we presented to our families.
You think that's true for most classmates?
It depends on who you are, because some people are shyer and don't like to present as much as others.
Well, Avery or Evie, what do you guys think? How do you feel on exhibition night when you're going to present?
I feel a little bit nervous.
Yeah, but how does it feel like once you're actually up there doing it?
I feel really great.
What do you think, Evie?
I get really scared when I normally am doing a performance, and when I actually get used to doing something, I normally get better at not worrying about it.
Do you guys have any other questions for students? All right. Before we wrap up, if you had to tell our guests what's one thing you love about being a Bobcat, what would it be? What do you think, Ron? What do you love about being a Bobcat?
That everyone's nice around our school and no one's bullying or anything else.
Great.
What do you think, Malik? What do you love about being a Bobcat?
To be nice and to learn more education.
Awesome. What do you think, Avery? What do you love about coming to school here?
I really like coming to school here because it's just a really cool school.
What do you think, Evie? What do you love about it?
I love school because I like making friends a lot, and I love to learn.
So there's some sign language. Me too there.
I love the freedom to express my learning however I would like, and the fact that our learning differs for where you are. You're not forced to move ahead when you're not ready. And your teachers are very cooperative, and they're really great teachers that I've gotten the opportunity to have.
What do you think?
I like when you're learning something, they make your learning in a fun way. So it's not
Not boring.
boring. Yeah, it's not boring. But not that boring.
You guys did amazing.
Great.